Hey y'all, welcome to Sandy Toe Tarot. It is a pleasure to be with you guys today to do this reading. Today's topic is a wish that is being granted for you right now. And to get started, I have 3 cards here. The piles I've already pulled and they're down there, but actually we're going to start with just a card. So these cards are beautiful, as you can see. I just recently got them, and they're from Messages from the Mermaids. Since I'm a Florida girl, and I have something else that I want to show you besides my cool dragonfly that's made of, I think, sodalite crystal. That's cool. But I also found these matches. Aren't those fantastic? Wheel of Fortune matches, just a little box. I thought they were so cool. So those are my new trinkets that I have right now. I'm always finding something new. So as I said, today's reading is going to be about a wish that's being granted for you. I have 3 cards down here for you to choose from. On pile 1 is Recognition and a beautiful, pretty clear amethyst, actually. Tumbled amethyst. On pile 2 is Truth and an Amazonite. And on pile 3 is Turn Away and what do you call it? Turquoise. Sorry. I can't think. I've got so much going on right now. But anyway, I just keep going from one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. I've got to slow down one of these days. But for right now, I'm going to do this reading. That's what I intend to do today. And so that is what I hope to get done. So I hope these cards will help you make your decision about which pile you want to view today. You can look at all 3 of them. It makes no difference to me. This is a timeless pick a card reading. So you may want to look at one today and come back in a few weeks and try another one out. Again, the reading is about a wish that's being granted for you right now. I don't know if these cards will play into the reading, the messages that are on there or not. We will just have to wait till we get into the reading to find out. But make your decision about which one you'd like to see. Click on that timestamp in the description box below, and that will take you directly to that reading. I'll see you there. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 1, these are going to be your messages. So on pile 1 is the card Recognition, and this is from Messages from the Mermaids. I do have your cards here already pulled. I did that in the interest of time. I also do that in the interest of uploading time because my upload speeds are not that fast here, so I have to keep the videos themselves short so that I can upload them before time runs out, right? Okay, so we have some tarot to start with. I got a couple of decks. I got the Universal Weight, which I always use, and then Light Seer's Tarot to add some additional messages. And I will pull all of these out at the same time, and we will see what wish is being granted for you. So you have the Moon card, the 8 of Cups, and the 5 of Wands in the Universal Weight. And with the Light Seers, you have the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Wands, and the Death card. We'll go ahead and pull out the Oracle and see what that adds to it. We'll just get it all at the same time. You got Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. Bat. Take care. Enemies are working against you. Moon. Changes in your life. That's the moon twice. Very interesting. I think that all goes together too. Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. Bowl, plenty of material things. Mule, someone is extremely stubborn and unwilling to change. And Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards or lower yourself. I just heard that. Okay. With the Sacred Traveler, you got faraway places. Get ready for new horizons. Nice. With the Druid animal, you got, is that what this is? Yeah, the Druid Animal Oracle. You got Hawk, which is about seeing things from a higher perspective, right? And then with the crystal area, you got Envision the Future, Precious Opal. Okay. So I feel like what is the wish that's being granted for you guys is that your reputation is being restored in a situation. Maybe it's a work situation, maybe it's in your family, maybe it's, feel like it's with a group of people. It has to be, right? Because it's reputation. Maybe it's a friend group, maybe it's a community, like a church community that you belong to, or some kind of civic community that you belong to. There's actually just been some people here who have not been on the up and up. They've been, it's shady dealings here. When you get the Moon card, there's a couple other messages in here, especially with the tea leaf that says that, there's people here that are actually working against you. You got a card of enemies and people gossiping about you. The Moon card kind of talks about that sometimes too, that there's just shadiness going on behind the scenes, and can't see all the information. You can't see what's happening. But because you have not lowered yourself to their level, this is coming back around, and it's coming back around on them. Not only are you being seen as the bigger person for taking the higher road in this particular situation, but you're being seen as high above this person, not only in talents and in skills, but also in integrity and the way you conduct your business. So you have a rebirth that is coming here in this group of people, where you will be recognized not only as the bigger person, as I'm saying, but also as the ideal person to meet the needs of the group in some way. If it's about a work situation and it can indicate a promotion, and it's between you and this person who has been maybe throwing you under the bus or whatever, you're definitely getting the promotion. You're seen as far and above, more qualified than this person, and even just more emotionally intelligent, which is very important in work situations. Just more mature and more intelligent. So this hasn't been easy for you to kind of hold your tongue. There have been times when you just really railed against the unfairness of it all. And maybe you had some wise counsel yourself, that someone that you could go to that helped you to see that getting down in the muck with this person was not going to be the best way to deal with the situation. So you can be very grateful for that person, for any kind of sage advice or sage counsel that you got from somebody that helped you through this situation. You have had to not only stand your ground, but also hold your tongue. So as we're moving forward here, You're being asked to continue to be the bigger person, even if it's tempting to say, to kind of gloat over this person whenever the truth does come out here, whenever people do figure out what the situation is and who's really been the one that was shady, even though this person's trying to convince everybody else that you're the one that's shady. When the truth comes out, you're being asked to continue to be the bigger person and not gloat about it, and not say too much about it at all. Just go about the business of being the incredible you that you are, because there is a future for you. You have a bright future. That's indicated here in the precious opal kind of thing. And this is asking you, Spirit is asking you to focus on your future and how beautiful it can be, and not get bogged down in all this kind of pettiness, nastiness. It's just, honestly, it does not deserve your time and attention, really. They were just jealous, and that's the simple truth. If it was a family situation, if it's a work situation, if it's some other group, whatever it was, they were just jealous of you. And so they sunk to the lowest possible level. And you have to trust that is going to be taken care of in God's way and in God's time. You just focus on yourself and staying in a place of, the attitude of gratitude and a high vibration, because I do feel like you are a high vibrating individual, and that was part of the problem. You just shone a little, you were shining just a little bit too bright for this person. But you're being asked to continue to do that and not focus on them. You just have to trust that karma is going to take care of that situation. All right, that's all I have for pile 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so, and hit that bell and you'll be notified when I upload new readings. I'm wishing you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 2, these are going to be your messages. So pile 2 did have that beautiful truth card on it with the Amazonite. I don't know if this is going to play into the reading or not. We will see. I'm going to get all the cards at the same time, but I'll throw the oracles down here for just a second, and we'll focus on the tarot first. So with the universal weight, you got the Page of Swords. You got the Queen of Swords. Talk about truth. You got the Queen of Cups. The truth shall set you free. With the Light Seers Tarot, you got the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, that's a couple of sevens, and the Four of Swords. Okay, with the tea leaf fortune, you got Camel. Persevere and you will overcome problems. Bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Weeping Willow. Family sorrow. Pin. New job or career. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. I like this. Owl, good advice from a wise person. Hammock, taking a vacation, physically or mentally. And broken ring, parting of the ways in either romance or business. Wow, this is interesting. An ending of a job, but the beginning of a job. But good times and vacations. This is interesting. All right. With the Sacred Traveler, you got narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. The Druid animal you got is crane. Okay, that's almost the same message because the crane is all about patience. And the crane waits very patiently. They're just almost amazing to watch, the patience that they have when they are stalking their prey, because they will just wait and wait and wait until the time is right, and then they pounce. Interesting. And then with the Crystallaries, you got two of them. Better with Time, Amethyst, and Sacred Center, Selenite. What is happening here? What wish is being granted? That is the question. You guys have been very patient in this situation. I will tell you that for sure. That's showing up in a couple ways. You have had this desire for a lot of you, it's for a vacation. It's to get away from it all, to take a vacation, maybe a very expensive vacation, and that's why it's such a big wish for you guys. Maybe it's hard for you to get away because you have many obligations, not just family, but also work obligations and even other obligations. So it is hard for you guys to get away. But I feel like it's been important for you. Your wish is to find your center. And I feel like this trip, for most of you, it's a vacation or some kind of trip that you want to go on or that you're planning, is going to help you to get right. So this is talking about Sacred Center, and this, as you can see, is very focused, much focus on the center here. Rest is needed. Maybe after a period of just exhaustion, you're just working too hard, having too many irons in the fire, it's time to take a vacation. It's not easy for you to get away. Like maybe it costs money to do this thing, and you don't necessarily have the money, or it's just hard for you to get away from your obligations. But somebody is seeing that, and I feel like you do have a benefactor here because there's lots of people, and there's a lot of people. Three queens. Somebody is seeing that you need this, and they're helping you with this situation. Maybe mother energy, but also boss energy on the table. So it may be different for all of you guys. But there's a serious connection here to truth and finding your truth and coming back to your truth, which feels like it's been a little bit lost lately. The Seven of Pentacles talks about taking a time out from something that you've been working really hard on. I really feel like one of the queens, whether it is a co-worker or a boss that's giving you good advice, or it's mother energy that is wanting to help you through this situation. Because I think that for some of you, the reason that this respite or this vacation is needed is because of some family things that have been happening. Some of you may even had a broken engagement, and that was very painful for you, and that's why people are helping you to take this vacation, to take this break, because you need to heal. There's a healing that needs to happen here. But if that is the case, if there really was a broken engagement here, I very much feel that there was a part of you that was lost in that relationship. And you know, those things do not happen by accident. They happen for a reason. Those when a relationship ends that abruptly and that horribly, I mean, an engagement, that's you've gone pretty far down that road, right? And it can be very traumatic. Trust me, I know. It's happened to me. When you're close to getting married and that ends abruptly, it's very, very painful at the time, but there's always a reason for it, and it's always because you are going to be better off in the end. You can't see it sometimes when you're caught up in these relationships, how bad they are and how they are sucking the soul out of you, because there's definitely this element here of you coming back to who you are. And coming back to who you are at your core is happening through this this time out or this vacation that you're taking. Been pulled in too many different directions is what's happened. And I think it is very cool that you have older women here who are looking out for you and are making sure that you get what you need to take care of yourself before you move forward in your next thing. Some of you are actually going on to a new job. If a job has ended for you and it's been painful for you, forget about that. Who cares? Heal as quickly as you can, because there's something new out there for you, definitely in the job situation. Honestly, I will say the same thing for those of you who might have had a relationship that has ended abruptly or an engagement that has ended abruptly, because you get this compliments from an admirer. This is saying, again, heal and heal quickly, because there's a next out there. There's one right behind them. And that's, I'm sure, very hard to hear if you're in the throes of the breakup. But not only do your spirit guides want you to heal from this experience so you can move on quickly, so do these people in your life. And these people in your life actually might be angels sent from your spirit guides to work this out for you so that you can do this thing, because you know they're a part of your spiritual team. They're angels here on earth that are helping you to heal from this so that you can move forward. Okay, that's a very succinct message in the end. I didn't think it was at first. I didn't get it, but it came together in the end, and I'm very happy for you. And I hope that this time out, this vacation, it's actually a trip. It's someplace that you're going. I think it's going to be very healing for you, and you deserve it. And yeah, it's good. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not done so, and you can hit that bell if you subscribe, and you will you'll be notified whenever I do upload new readings. It is completely free to subscribe to this channel or any other YouTube channel, so why not? All right, that's all I have. Until next time, I'm sending you lots of light and love. Take care. Welcome back, my friends. If you chose pile 3, these are going to be your messages. So pile 3 did have this beautiful mermaid card, and the message is turn away, and this beautiful turquoise on it. So I'm going to get all the cards out at the same time, but I'll hold off on the oracle for just a second and start with the tarot. With the Universal Weight Tarot, you got the 4 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, stability, the Hanged Man, and the King of Cups. Okay, interesting. With the Light Seers Tarot, you got the 2 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so you got a lot of the tea leaf, and I did ask if these were intended for you, and the answer was a clear yes. So you got a couple of timings here. You got October and January. Fair woman, dealings or relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Pale, time to get out of a situation. Star, guaranteed success. Rose, romance is in the air. Wow. Shark, take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Table, hard work ahead. And dolphin, financial gain usually coming from something you did in the past. So you got a shark and a dolphin in the same reading. One says you could lose material wealth and one says you're going to gain material wealth. That is interesting. All right, with the druid animal, you got bee. Busy as a bee. Work and work, work. Hard work. With the sacred traveler, you got embracing enthusiasm. Shout to the heavens with happiness. And with the crystallary, you got heal your heartbeat, rhodonite. Heal your heartbeat. Okay, so the wish for some of you is you want to leave a job situation and you don't see how to do it financially. It's like, I can't, I have to have a job so that I have financial stability. So I don't know how to figure this thing out. I don't know how to do this. Well, a way will be made for sure. You get that very clearly. It's time to get out of the situation. But you got this hangman here that also indicates you're kind of stuck in a situation and can't really see the way out. It's like, I don't know what to do here. The hangman talks about taking a time out from a situation so that you can look at it from a different perspective. The Two of Pentacles, twos are decisions. It's like, I don't know which way to go here. Pentacles are about your material things. So for a lot of you, this is definitely a work situation. You really, really want to turn your back on it, but you don't know how to do it and still make a living. So you are being asked to be cautious in this situation. You get the shark here that you need to take care, or there will be a loss of material wealth. So you need to be really thoughtful about how you extricate yourself from the situation. You're being asked to look at it from a different perspective here. Do not make any sudden moves. The fours are kind of, there's a stability to the fours. This is kind of saying you're okay for now in this place. It is time to make a move, but it's time to make a thoughtful move, to be really calculating about it, about when you go, about what you do next. I think there's some work involved. You get that with the bee and the table, that hard work ahead. I think there's work involved in figuring out how to get yourself out of the situation. There's planning involved. For some of you, I think it's really about doing your own thing when you leave here, having your own business. So if that is the case, that requires definite planning. It requires an actual business plan, and maybe requires getting, it could require getting funding from a bank or something, or a loan, some kind of business loan, to even start this business, which that happens all the time, but you have to have the right business plan to be able to do that. So this is about taking the time out that you need and that you have for right now to figure out the next course of action, it's very successful. You see that in a lot of ways. You see it with the dolphin and the financial gain. You see it with the star, that you're guaranteed success in this situation. With the careful planning. For some of you, you will get maybe some help from a fatherly kind of figure for you. For some of you, it will actually be like more of a motherly kind of figure. Doesn't necessarily have to be, can be someone that you just know that is very good with business things and can help you with the planning process, whether that be male or female. I do feel like in both of those cases, those are light-haired people that are fair. They're either older, like they have gray hair, or they have blonde hair. They're older. They're more stable. They're very, and it's really not just about them having the business savvy. They're very kind and also want to help you in this situation. So they're going to do it. They're going to help you. But in addition to being able to provide you sound business advice and figuring out the next steps, they're actually like a big hug for you. They're going to be supporting you in a very emotional way in this process. We do have a couple of dates here. So I do feel like October is more your, it should be a time of harvest, but it's just the opposite in this particular situation. I think October is your planning stages. That's when you get it all together. That's when you make the actual solid plans. That's when you get the help from these people that are going to help you piece it all together. October is a very pivotal month for the figuring out the plan and starting to work the plan, actually, because I feel at the beginning of the year is when you are able to get out of this situation and move forward. That's when your plan starts coming together. That's when we can make an actual move, is in January in 2025. But the rest of this year is about it's about working it. Using the resources, the people resources that you have to help you figure this thing out, and then just start putting your head to the grindstone, nose to the grindstone. Is that what it's called? Where you just, once you figure out your plan, then you start working it. That is just the deal. When it is time to go, it's fun. It's adventurous. It's like, let's go. I'm so excited to be doing this. I'm just throwing this thing out into the universe. I'm just giving it up to God. I've done the due diligence. I've created the plan. I've worked the plan. It's time to go. There's something very, very fun and adventurous about it whenever you do. And it is, like I said, very successful money-wise. The Emperor is very, very indicative of worldly success. All right, so I think that is a very succinct message. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That helps me and it helps the channel. If you have not done so, please subscribe and hit that bell and you'll be notified when I do upload new videos. It is completely free to subscribe to any YouTube channel. So why not, right? Until next time, I am sending you lots of light and love. Take care.